Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another Minecraft horror map. Today we're playing a map called Oculus, and it's not letting me use shaders, and it's about a guy and his wife who go all cuckoo crazy. It's a psychological horror map, so I assume I'm the bad guy somehow, would be my guess, my assumption. Oh, hello. Hey, are you even listening to me? Yeah, sorry, I got lost in thought. I like the character expressions. So I'm telling her that these nails are done poorly. And she insisted it's okay. So I just left. I couldn't stand it anymore. This is what human beings talk about. Nails. Also, Minecraft characters don't have nails. Terrible. Don't worry about it. Next time, you'll go to a different stylist. When do I go crazy? This is the calm before the storm. I can't stand it here anymore. I really want to move. I know, darling, it's hard for you. At the moment, I haven't found anything suitable. But as soon as I find a better place, we'll move out of here immediately. I think that's the TV we're hearing, by the way, in the background. Did you mention we're having guests? Yes, Thomas and Rose. They'll come tomorrow morning to see the house. Maybe I'll manage to sell it. You don't have anything suitable. They mentioned they're looking for a new one. Do you think they'll buy it? You can't sell the house, you don't have anywhere to go. I have a strong attachment to this place. I thought you hated it here. The house belonged to my grandparents. And their grandparents too. Multi-generational house. Honey. Trust me, we'll find a better place than this hole in the woods. I could eat something. Would that help us with the house? Me too. Let's order pizza. Yes. But I don't have my phone with me. Can you bring it to me? By the way, could you also check the boiler in the basement? It's been making loud noise. Yeah, while you're up, can you also go service the boiler and find the teddy bear? Holy. The guy says, Okay, you're a full-grown woman. Also, you're massive. Oh my god. Look how tall this couch is. It's up to my eye level. The Minecraft character is 2 meters tall. So this couch is like 1.5 meters. I don't know what that is in feet. But that's a big freaking couch. Big couch. Big table, too. Or I'm just wicked short. How did I mount this television? I had to get a step stool. Look at this lamp! It's a huge lamp! Okay. Alright. Okay. This painting is kind of cool. It's like a painting within a painting within a painting. Okay. What else do we... What are these windows? This window... Am I just tiny? Or is this a house made for giants? At least the laptop is accessible. Hey! I see that. I see that corrupted texture. Okay, so we need the teddy bear, the telephone, and to check the frickin' boiler. This is an image. It might be AI generated, but I'm not sure. Okay, we got a functional little flippy switch. There's a hole in the wall. There's a bunch of dead flowers. Trees. Okay, we got, what is this? This is the Samsung? Your phone has an automatic flashlight. Alright, I got the Samsung. Oh, the door. Okay, that's interesting. The door is like animated, but it's also a regular door. I guess let's check the frickin' boiler, I guess. Hello, boiler. Everything is fine with the boiler. Jeez, my frickin'... I had a little poster behind my camera and it just knocked over. That was the scariest thing in this map so far. Anyway, the boiler is fine. I walked up to it and did this. And I saw that it was fine. I'm a professional boiler serviceman. And I have serviced the boiler. Also, that closed on me. What the heck? The door closed. Also, I guess I gotta type in my phone password. Oh, that's actually creative. It's just a book. That's pretty creative, actually. That's, I guess, out to the front, because I can't go out there. Okay, what the fudge is this, dude? My favorite part of my hallway. The stack of chairs. Hey, what's going on? It says rest. Also flashing lights. Hey. Babe, what's going on? The house is messed up. What's going on? What's going on? I gotta get the teddy bear, man. My wife needs her teddy bear. I assume it's my wife. Don't actually know. Hello. What may I do for you? Can I help in some way? Oh. Oh, she found the teddy bear. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for taking that off my to-do list. I've got freaking omega slowness. Holy. I do like the model work in this map so far. That's one thing I generally praise about a lot of these horror maps, is that a good horror map can become a great horror map with like model work like this. I don't know if a bad horror map can become a good one with model work, but I like the models. That's the message I'm trying to get across. Okay. We've got potentially AI-generated grandma and grandpa. Oh! Classic. You know you're playing a psychological horror game when you got the pills in the cans. Bottles work too. Perhaps bottles work better. But you know you're in there dealing with the mental health. Spooky, scary. If you've got the pills in the bottles. That's how you know you're doing it right. There's also, I mean, this bit, if this bit is familiar to all, it's because I stole it from a John 2 Wolf video. JOHNTWOLFE. In his Reveal series. But it's always like an egregious amount of pills and bottles too. Like an amount that no human would ever need. Like I know people, people take their meds. That's good. You should. If you're on medication, you should be consistent and take that stuff. But like, this is just an obscene amount of bottle. And usually you also have an obscene amount of pill. Like 40 packages. Like 3 years worth of supply. It's like, okay, that's just, you don't need that much at once. What do we got here? We got a sink. All right. I need to fix it someday. All right, I didn't even see what that was. Find me. All right, I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. All right. So now I got to check everywhere again. See, right now, this is like, what is that? That's 10, 20. That's like 30 some odd, 32 maybe. That's an acceptable amount. That's honestly, that's an acceptable amount to have around the house, It's like a month's supply, But when it gets in these psychological horror things, you'll know you're far gone when there's like 80 boxes of 30 each. It's like, that's just too much, man. Okay, thank heavens someone cleared out my chair hallway. Hold on, I'm looking at the pictures. You don't gotta be so dramatic, alright? I'm trying to look at the pictures. Why is my house a maze? Oh, jeez. Got. I got. What happens now? Run it back? I gotta do the same freaking thing again? Boom. Find me. Bathroom. Corner. Boom. Next one. Don't go freaking right when you go into the hallway, I guess. Don't go to the right. I might get killed again. Pardon my language, alright? Am I actively being chased, or is it just don't make a wrong turn? Because I'll just run through the maze again and again and again. It's not that funny. Aw, dang. That seems like the right way. Just don't go into that dead end. Find me. Alright, let's do it for real. Let's do it backwards this time. Oh. It's frickin'... That clock has one hand. In general, clocks have two of those things. Or perhaps they're a digital clock, in which they just display the number. Perhaps I'm reading it wrong. Maybe it's 2... Oh, so if it's over the 2, it'd be 2:10? If the hour and minute hand are overlapping one another. I think everyone should know how to read an analog clock, by the way. Do your homework, learn how to read the analog clock. They're not as apparent in society as they once were, but I think it's still useful to know how to read the analog clock. Gosh darn it. Hey, she passed me, bozo. Alright, so it's not this way. I don't know, is it back over here? Why am I doing this? Find me. I did! Okay, where? I keep dodging it, dude. I'm freaking great at this. But I don't actually know where it is. It's gotta be in the chair maze still? Or the chair hallway maze? It just seems so stupid, though. Like, I've already done this stuff. I don't want to just walk endlessly through the maze. I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I played a Minecraft horror map that had a maze. But if there's one thing I hate in a horror map, it's a maze. A maze is not a good way to keep me playing the map. A maze is a good way for me to say, you couldn't come up with anything better than a maze. Freaking hate mazes, dude. Such a waste of time. Found him. Find me. Oh my freaking lord. Dude. I straight up don't want to. Can I please get another task? Goodness gracious. So I guess if you're playing along, maybe you're watching this video to try and figure out how to not have to do the maze yourself, my advice would be just walk through the maze hugging the wall. And when you have to turn around, do it very slowly so you don't get grabbed by the ghoulie. Oh, thank heavens. I guess I found it. Check phone. Let me get somewhere brighter first. Let me get out of the chair hallway. How do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. I just want to be somewhere, like, more appropriate. Alright, I'll check the phone. Mia, hey babe, where are you? I'm in the bathroom, I'm waiting. Cat face. Okay, why are you there? That's not a place you just hang out. You hang out in, like, the living room. Or, like... Oh, hey! I didn't see... What do you... Hey! Hey! Quit that. What are you doing? Also, I think it's pretty evident she's not in the bathroom. She's right there. You're not in here. Oh, man. Hey! What are you doing? What is this? Dad, was it? What is the one from PT?
Honey.
Hey, voice actor.
2 days after moving in, I found a hidden room behind the wall.
Dad was such a
I
drag.
found mountains of
Is that what it is from
gold
PT?
newspapers there. But one thing caught my attention.
What?
The gold necklace.
The gold necklace? What is it? The frickin' Lord of the Rings?
Scratched on the bottom was the words.
My precious.
Oculus.
Oculus.
As soon as I put it on.
This is an ad for the VR company. I get it now.
Notice. You are a terrible husband.
Told you I was the bad guy. But now it's a sports cast. You are a terrible husband. That's probably, like I said at the top of the video, that's probably the plot. Okay. Oh, hallways. The horror classic. Gotta itch my face.
What are you talking about?
This is...
Haunted necklace. Go punch that empty head.
Go punch that empty head. You really want to talk to your wife that way? We're in a new house now. This one has a fireplace and a banana on the table. Cool looking fruit though. I'll tell you what, great model work. Story, I think so far is a little derivative. I think it's a psychological horror piece of media. And psychological horror is a relatively stale format in 2024. I think we've explored all that the genre has to offer. Again, this is just not just in reference to like Minecraft horror, but it's just horror in general, I think, has reached an apex of psychological in the sense that it's you're the bad guy all along and you've got mental health problems. It tends to be what the media has devolved into. And so, I mean, like just in general, Far Cry from the days of like PT, where that kind of stuff was original. See, we're in a looping hallway right now, which is PT, which came out in like 2014. Again, I mean, you know, it's not, this is what psychological horror is. So like, I don't blame the map maker for doing it, but like, is that a monster? Oh, it's a whole freaking monster. That's neat. $50 says that's like the manifestation of depression. Anyway, yeah, this is what psychological horror is. You're the bad guy. What are we doing here? Oh, is that the monster back there? Yeah. Okay. Carrying on. Loop it again. Looping hallways. And yeah, I mean, I don't have anything like bad to say. I mean, I've said some things that may be construed as bad, but I mean, it's not like a. I don't know. This is what it is. This is psychological horror. That's why when I read that this was a psychological horror map, that's why I made that joke at the top of the video where I was like, I bet I'm the bad guy. I killed the wife. Because that's generally what it is. Of course, generalizations are generalized. But, you know, we've got our freaking bottles. I will say we have not seen absurd quantities of medication yet. Is this me offing the wife? Oh, that wasn't a scary guy. That was a moose man. He was a reindeer. He belongs there. It does look like I am grabbing the wife, though, or my character is. And so I wouldn't be surprised if in the next loop, if it comes true, that I, in fact, did. This is all my fault, you know? I will say, maybe I haven't noticed it. Okay, oh, good. Clocks. We've got a repeated, monotonous sound. That's good. We're on our way. We're very close to true psychological horror. You ever play Lego Star Wars? You get all the studs and then you become true Jedi. I think we're approaching true psychological horror. Let's see. Hey! Where the heckle is everybody? They're all gone. Better loop again. Better watch TV. Ooh. This looks like the frickin' guy from Earthbound. Anyone ever play Earth? I played Earthbound on this YouTube channel, actually. It looks like the final boss, Gygus. Is this Gygus? Is the main boss Gygus? Did I miss something also? Was there an essential set piece I was to interact with? Or perhaps a note to read? Or a telephone to telephone? Hello. Rest. Oh, the gun on table. Gun on table. Again. Since everything is an illusion, ... No, this is real, man. That's real. We did it. We were the bad guy the whole time. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on.
Hello?
Hello? I'll give you this house even for free.
You're such a joker.
I found a better place with my wife. Feel free to come on over.
I I mean, you know, my wife, Rose, will come over first. She'll see the place and then we'll decide.
Just take it right away. I'll give it to you for
Wow.
half the
I
price.
don't know what to say. Thanks. I let my wife know she'll come over soon.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh,
Are you there?
I guess a bad connection. Was that a fun little joke I did? I need to leave. Says my guy. Ah, dear God. What have we done? Oh, I'm gonna get out of here now. Don't mind me. Peace. Oh, I thought that was a sick jazz lick on a saxophone. I thought that was the there's gonna be like a, and it's gonna go into like a cutscene of like a jazz club or something, or like a Mario Kart track, which is like the only place jazz exists anymore. What do they call it, like the Mario Kart lick or something? You'll never escape. Thanks. I'm kind of trying to. This sounds like Princess Zelda from Breath of the Wild.
You will no longer feel lonely.
Pog. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. You do that, miss.
For you
Thank you.
and all your friends.
And all my friends? What about all the loyal YouTube viewers? Can they come too? What's that? Only subscribers can come along? Well, guys, you better click subscribe so you can come along to whatever the heck this ghost is gonna do for us. I was gonna go left. Car crash? We're gonna combo into a car crash too? Hot dang.
My head.
Ah, I bumped my head in that car crash. What happened? They spelled happened wrong.
I won't be able to keep driving this.
Oh, I was driving? I was walking in the street.
What now? Wait. I see a village.
Cool. What do we do about that, though? What do we feel about that village? Nothing. We feel nothing about the village. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so I assume this is leading into a sequel of some sort. Oculus 2, perhaps? Map by Cactus Jack. Just kidding, that's Travis Scott. Map by Cactus Maps. So overall, I think there's a lot of work that went into this map, and I can applaud the work, specifically with the models. I think the models looked great. I always appreciate voice acting in a Minecraft horror map, so I'm going to give props for that. Technically, impressive map. You know, the door opening thing was kind of cool. Thanks for play. You're welcome for play. I think, in general, story was weak because, I mean, I think psychological horror as a genre is just done and dusted. I don't think anyone has made an original psychological horror thing in a very long time. Oh, shoot. This is the guy who made the Beware maps? I played those. I've made those I've played those maps. I did not make those maps, but I played those maps. Anyway, yeah, I think in general that psychological horror as a genre is just done and dusted. I mean, we've seen everything psychological horror has to offer. I don't think anyone in a Minecraft map or in an indie horror game or in a non-indie horror game has made something good out of psychological horror. It all just falls down into you were the bad guy all along, and just the reason why you're the bad guy changes. So yeah, I think technically good work, good technical command block model stuff of that, all good. Story was psychological horror and it's just done. Psychological horror is just over. I think the scary community online just needs to find other things. I think psychological horror is just not a creative place anymore. And that's not an original idea of mine, which is funny talking about psychological horror. That's a sentiment that's been expressed by many people who know what they're talking about far more than I do. That's that. I think the weakest part of this map was the maze section. I just don't know why we did that. I mean, in fairness, if we want to break down this map, right, it's get the telephone, which we get to have as a plot device later on so we can get the telephone call. Check the radiator. Doesn't need to exist. That whole basement area doesn't need to exist. Get the teddy bear, which sends us on the maze trip. Maze was stupid. Looping hallway was a looping hallway. I mean, that's an idea, again, tale as old as time in psychological horror. And then that's it. So, yeah. You know my opinion. Psychological horror as a genre is done in my mind. This map has a lot of cool technical features, though. So it'd be cool to see a lot of this like work go into just not psychological horror. I don't know what it would be like. Make a thriller, you know, make a home invasion something or other, you know. Find another aspect of horror would be my recommendation, because you've got talent, you got a good team. Just I think psychological horror is done. I haven't seen a good psychological horror anything, indie game, movie, AAA game, Minecraft map. I haven't seen good psychological horror in a long time. That's my thoughts. If you want to play this map, you can download it through the link in the description. Like I said, it's not a bad map. I just think the genre is sort of done. If you've never seen psychological horror before and all this stuff was new to you, I think you would enjoy it. I've just seen the same psychological horror tropes over and over and over again. And so I'm cool. I'm done with them. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.